Ever since my childhood, I could never really fit in. I used to be more happy and playful during my time in primary school, but then in high school I was bullied and I lost all my self-esteem. Hey, this is Joshua Tchaikovsky, and in today's video I'll talk about what it's like for me to grow up as a mixed Eurasian person. So if you're interested in videos like this, or dating and travel and hearing about adventures from my own life, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on the next videos. By the way, this video is inspired by Ruri Ohana, who made her own video on what it's like to be a mixed person, and I reckon that's a pretty good video, so that's why I'm making my own. Also in this video, I've put timestamps so you can skip to the section you're interested in. So now I'm going to discuss my background, which I actually have the DNA results for. So my dad, he was born in Macedonia and came to Australia when he was 6 years old. So as you can see here, I am 27.5% Balkan, Balkan being Macedonia basically, or Croatia, those kind of things. And interestingly enough, I have a bit of Greek and South Italian, which surprised me when I actually got the test back, because my grandparents always pushed out, oh, we're fully Macedonian and Macedonia is the best and everything. But actually, Greece is right next to Macedonia, so it's not too much of a surprise that I am half Greek, half Macedonian. Kind of like Alexander the Great. Also, South Italian, I'm basically part pizza. Let's fucking go. My mum was born in the Philippines and raised in the Philippines as well, and she came to Australia when she was about 30, I think, in her 30s. Yeah. So as you can see here, I'm mostly Filipino on my mum's side, with a little bit of the Oriental. I got a little bit of Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese. So yeah, that's cool. And me and my mum, we never really looked Filipino. Not a lot of Filipino people recognize us as outright Filipinos, so it's not really a big surprise that we have a little bit of other Asians in there. So now this section is making friends, which I believe I never really struggled to initially get friends and meet new people, but a thing I struggled with always was having long-term friendships, one that you would feel safe to express your feelings and you would talk to on a weekly basis. I really struggled to get that, even till this day. In primary school, I was actually really playful, cheerful, talkative to everyone, and I actually made tons of friends. And I believe a big reason for that was because I was so unaware of my differentness, that I was different to everyone else. I was busy just having fun, playing video games, enjoying my time in primary school, and all those kind of things, and I wasn't too aware, and everyone else wasn't aware that, you know, we're very different from each other, at least race-wise. That we have a different skin color, that we have different looks, we have a different culture. We weren't too preoccupied about that back in those days. And also, it doesn't help that everyone in your high school is literally white. 90% of people in your friendship group are white. This was a period of my life where I tried to actually act white and try to fit in with them, because I felt like there was no one else. There was no mixed people in my particular school besides my sister and maybe other people from different grades. But in my own grade, all my friends were just white, and it really lowered my self-esteem because they were able to fit in and make friends easily, but for me, I felt like different. I felt left out all the time, and I would try to like not tell people that about my Asian side. I'd be like, yeah, but I'm just 50% whatever, like Filipino whatever, but yeah, but I'm actually Macedonian and this, that, and I'll try to look white or whatever. And yeah, I believe it really messed with my self-esteem. Actually led to me getting bullied because I was not able to defend myself. I didn't know who my true self was, so actually I got quite bullied a lot in high school, and it just completely just fucked up my self-esteem, my confidence. It just kept on giving me social anxiety and all those kind of things. So I know a lot of mixed people, they can have a good experience, maybe in countries like Canada, America, something like that, even in Australia. But I just got really unlucky with my certain school, and I wasn't able to fit in, and my self-esteem wasn't I wasn't able to protect myself. I wasn't able to stand up for myself at the time. This story fortunately has a happy ending, where I actually moved to TAFE. I dropped out of high school. TAFE is like a college thing in Australia. It's like pre-uni college in Australia, and there everyone accepted me because everyone was foreign. Some people were international from another country, some people just finished high school and they're just searching for life now. They're worried about themselves. They're not trying to judge people. They're way more accepting. There was more Asian people there, and they saw me as cool. Like, wow, this guy's mixed. And even this follows through to university. I started getting my self-esteem back, and I started being proud of who I was and starting to accept that, yeah, I'm weird, or maybe I'm different. Yeah, I'm different, but I think it's cool that I can experience two different cultures, that I can be pretty handsome at times and that girls like me for who I am, and that once you're confident in yourself, even if you're maybe you're a race that you don't like, or you're really weird mixture of race, like you're half Indian or half black or half Asian, half black, whatever, and you feel insecure about it, if you can be truly confident about it, then people will just like accept it. People will like, wow, this guy's so confident, and I guess he's cool because he's mixed. He's so confident. They're so confident. So I found getting my self-esteem back and building myself up into an actual respectable person really helped me accept who I was, accept my culture. So language-wise, I am a native English speaker, and I understand Tagalog, which is Filipino language, fluently. I understand it fluently, but me talking it, I can talk it pretty decently, but not too like on a fluent level. And with Macedonian, my Macedonian skills are not good at all. They're not very good. I never really was interested in learning it. Didn't get really close to that culture, unfortunately. And I'm currently learning Japanese, which I'm getting pretty good at, improving a lot, because I have a Japanese girlfriend. So I'm not some crazy ass polyglot like every other mixed person is on YouTube, okay? I will be in the future. So with the pros and cons, here's a nice little pros and cons I got for you. Some of these are from Ruri Ohana's video, so yeah, you can be pretty good looking. You could get pretty lucky with your genetics. I know a lot of mixed people who just end up being pretty good looking. You either look average or not really that crazy good, or you look really, really good. That's kind of how it works for mixed people, because you have a little bit of white features and you also have a little bit of Asian features, which can make you look attractive to multiple races. Like this is my nose. It's like pretty European nose. Can be a good conversation starter if you're a mixed person, because people will be like, oh, you look different, or you can be like, yeah, I'm mixed. Isn't that cool? Language learning is definitely easy. I listen to my mom talk in Filipino like every single day of my life, so I now understand it, and I didn't have to put any work towards that. I feel like my brain is just able to absorb language so much easier because I've got like that mixture in me. I don't know, pseudoscience. Accepting of other cultures is just way easier for me to accept different races, because as a child I've been around those races. I've been around like the white people and Asian people, and I've seen how they both live, and I see that they both have their problems and issues, but I'm able to accept it. Also, because I feel different, I'm able to accept different people. Now here are the cons. Low self-esteem. Now this can be caused from struggling from identity, having an identity crisis, especially in high school or like schooling or somewhere in someone's mixed life. I definitely found that really hurting my life, or my social life, I guess, because I didn't know who I was. There's no one to relate with me. I don't feel like I belong. And yeah, it can be a bit of a struggle sometimes to fully accept who you are. Left out in group situations. This is more like a high school thing for me. And if you're confident, if you accept who you are truly, you will not struggle in this area. Now, tough childhood, getting bullied. This goes along with this low self-esteem. Because I had low self-esteem, I didn't stand up for myself. When I get bullied, I just let it happen, because I feel like if I did something, I would get rejected even more, I might get hurt. I couldn't stand up for myself. I didn't have the self-esteem, the self-belief in myself to do that. But I can say nowadays, I definitely do have that. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video valuable from listening to my experience, and make sure you subscribe, like the video, and you comment something good in this comment section below. Make sure you subscribe with notifications so you don't miss out on the next videos. As always, stay strong.